Hi guys, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, here to bring you a Divine Masculine reading. We'll see what's going on for the masculines this week. Masculine energies. So I apologise, this is late because I literally did all these readings yesterday and none of them had any sound. So I'm hoping to God that, I've charged up my microphone. I'm really hoping to God these work. I did a test, so I'm hoping. Otherwise, I've just done another lot of, I'm giving up after this. If the sound doesn't come through, I am giving up. But anyway, we'll have a look and see what's going on. Oh, transformation, alchemy. Okay, so for the masculine energies are really starting to push up and starting to sort of like follow along with the divine feminine. He's recognized who the divine feminine is. Even on a projected level, he has recognized her. But he actually must find the divine feminine within. But what is happening is he knows he needs to step up. But what is now happening is that a lot of this alchemy that is actually required is coming through in the form of Ascension symptoms like Ascension flu type symptoms, joint pain, back pain, all that sort of stuff, because these energies are quite dense and they must actually be removed. And the only way that can happen, this energy has been lying in our cells for a very, very, very long time. And this is the deeper, deeper healing that we all must do to move us into a higher frequency, because these are very dense energies. And they've been sitting in our cells, they're very physical. So what's actually going to happen is, because we are going through such amazing atomic change within our cellular structure, we have to purge out absolutely everything through. And the only way we can do that is through our physical body. These energies have been stagnant for quite some time, and so they're quite toxic and can actually feel like your body is poisoned in some way. Can literally feel like a flu, fibromyalgic type symptoms may come through because it's, it needs to move out of these cells. And of course it can come in the form of joint pain, as I've said, or just pain in general, flu-like symptoms as well. But this is leading to a greater amount of independence for the masculine energies and abundance for all. So this is the card of the alchemist. Here she is there. And she literally has the ability to turn straw into gold, water into wine. These are also Christ-like energies as well. This is about alchemy. This is literally magic that is happening. And we are doing this ourselves. We are doing this on an individual level and on a collective level as well. So these are very, very high frequency energies that are here now to help to assimilate a lot of the restructuring that is going on, but in doing that also purging out all that is no longer required. So those toxic energies, those dense energies are really starting to be able to be pushed out, because these higher frequencies are literally helping to push out these energies because they're so low and dense. And so literally we are the alchemists on this journey. Turning straw into gold. Yep, as I've said before, this is also too about the emotion and the intellect. What I'm feeling is that sometimes as we're moving out of these denser energies, it can feel like literally like I said, but it's like a friction type energy between the emotion, the intellect, but also in our physical body. It can feel a little bit like this friction that is going on. But that is literally, basically the two energies meeting, and just before they break away, you know, it's causing this friction so that they can somehow, you know, it creates a discord in a way, and then it just kind of like moves out, up and out, and then there is this release. It's a little bit like going to the chiropractor in a way, and you've got two, you know, two muscles or whatever that are sort of joined together that are kind of just causing a little bit of friction or something, and you just push something in, or the chiropractor pushes in, and then everything is released. That's literally what's going on, but it's the higher frequency energies that are pushing and, you know, sometimes pushing on this discord and allowing it to sort of break free and move out. Those energies then move out and expand. So that's what's going on at the moment too. And it also can come in the form of, you know, an ungroundedness compared to the groundedness in the fight between the intellect and the heart center, causing friction, the two, and causing a little bit of, what's the word? Like a bit of a fight between the two. Yeah, like a discord, literally, like a discord. Yeah, so those energies, so what I'm saying is that the higher frequency energies are literally pushing out anything that is no longer required. So it's pushing out those darker, lower energies, but it will come in the form of being pushed out of your cellular structure, which then, of course, goes into your muscles and everything else and can cause a little bit of pain while we're actually shifting and moving. A really good idea is to maybe get some body work done, or go into some breathing exercises to breathe this, you know, all these energies out. Walking, getting in the ocean, anything like that will help, but also to going within and doing some deep healing work will also help. If there's any sort of deeper healing work that needs to be done, shift it and move it out, you know, like go within and find the core of it all, and then release that. When you find the core of it, release it. Yeah, because we're all going through a death and a rebirth. These are the masculine energies that we're actually talking about, literally. And this is what I'm seeing, because look, we have gold here. We have this gold here. Gold. That's all I'm seeing. Literally turning straw into gold. This is the story of the alchemist. It is the story of Rumpelstiltskin, pretty much. And look, more gold energies. We have the sage. So really, that's another thing too. Go within, find the core of what is actually going on and release it all. This is the card, and this is the card of action. This is the King of Wands, who you know, basically is very action oriented. And this is what is required. Movement is very, very, very important while we're trying to move out these energies. You know, to leave them stagnating in your cellular structure will only cause more angst. So do what you feel you must do to move these energies up and out. And this is the card of resurrection. So there may be, and also too, it may come in the form of emotional release as well. So when you do go within and you find the core of what is actually going on, what can happen is there is an emotional release as well as a physical release. But sometimes even going and getting some body work is, it can be really important at this stage, because right now all of us are feeling the effects of this on, you know, for some of those who are actually holding a greater amount of masculine energy, they are really feeling it at this point in time on a physical level. But, you know, it's all about shifting, moving out these older energies so that the higher frequency energies can come in. Well, they're coming in anyway, but they're helping to shift out these older, dank energies. So, yes, there may be an emotional release for a lot of people as they start to go within and do the healing work. Another beautiful, look at that golden egg, the spider regenerates and moves out into, look at that, that's the golden egg. And it's about rebirth, moving out of our old lives, our old cellular structure into something that is atomically, going to be an amazing process. It is an amazing process, but it can be painful sometimes in more ways than one. Sometimes emotional, but at this point in time, it seems to be quite physical for a lot of people. But if you do the emotional work, it will lead to, and vice versa, either or. Whatever you feel like you should do, whether you should go and see a chiropractor first to help remove these energies or anybody, or body work, whatever you choose to help you to shift and move these energies out. Yeah. So for a lot of the masculine, it is literally about going within and finding where he has denied the presence of God within his own self, but also too about where he has suffered great heartache in the past. But it's about going within now and finding the core of why that heartache exists, and healing, forgiving, and moving on from that. I feel like the masculine has always been very analytical, very physical, very analytical. But now he wants to follow his divine feminine. And of course, the only way to do that is to go within and find the core through his cellular structure, but also in his solar plexus area and his heart area. So he wants to, that's how he wants to connect with her, because that is how she connects to self and to source. And that is how the masculine now realizes he must do that. But to do that, he must purge out all of these darker energies through his physical body, sometimes, as I said, in the form of pain, but it can also mean emotional pain as well, which must come through his heart center and his solar plexus. So forgive any heartache and move forward, move on, move forward. Release and move forward. So we have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgic about the past. So it is lovely. This is a beautiful, beautiful card of nostalgia about the past. But however, it is coupled with heartache. So, get to the point where, if any of you can, get to the point and get to the core of where your heartache comes from. And then when you actually are able to clear that and forgive yourself and others, then it becomes a beautiful nostalgic kind of memory, because you realize that that's actually led you to where you are now, and where you're going, which is going to be something so much more beautiful than you could ever imagine. So anyway, that is all I have for this week, masculines. I'll see you again next week. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see what the energies are going to do next week. Bye for now.